I don't want to scare nobody. I just like to be completely transparent. You know? Here in Zone 1, the historical city center of Guatemala City, it tends to be, you know, quite dangerous. It's a nice place to walk around, but for example, this week there was 7 homicides in this area.
Then we look at the news and find out that 4 people had died on that corner just the week before.
Yeah. The reason why we don't recommend Zone 1 is because here, well, obviously there's a lot of crime and it's not a nice place to like be walking around in the evenings, especially by yourself or you're on vacation, especially if you don't know Spanish.
La Línea. And La Línea is where, you know, the prostitutes go and make their
money. You're gonna notice that on each column,
let me show you guys the column.
There are names of all kinds of victims that lost their lives in the massacre. However, Zone 10, you got Holiday Inn, the Marriotts. We're staying at Wyndham Garden.
Yeah, Wyndham.
Courtyard, Hyatt, all the
Camino
big chains,
Real. They have all
Intercontinental, and they're pretty cheap, guys. They're about $100 to $150 US a night for a 5-star hotel, and it's super safe, security, 10 minutes from the airport. If you're arriving late, you're gonna be at home
within the next 3 minutes. ¿Cómo están los para los pasos? ¿Puedo agarrar uno de 5, por favor? All right, let's see if they come over here.
I think the moment you start throwing seeds, they will.
Oh yeah, look at that. Whoa. What's up, guys? Welcome to a brand new video. First video here in Guatemala City. I've been here for a couple of days now, but you know, I was just taking it easy, hanging out with my grandma and family, but they actually just left this morning, so me and Chris were out on our own. First day in Guatemala City on our own.
Trying to make some videos.
And to be honest, I was a little sketched on coming out here in the beginning, because in the beginning of the day we walked out of the hotel and seen a couple guys with some big guns. Man, they were not police officers, so.
And everybody in the hotel, like the people at the front desk, told us like stay inside and go upstairs. And like, dude, we're in a really nice neighborhood, like really luxurious neighborhood. We walked outside and yeah, there was 3 guys with some pretty big pistols,
fat guns in the
front of their pants, and they were all like, man, dressed like super clean looking. Like they did not look like they were
They looked like some narcos.
Yeah,
they looked like some narcos, but
it was tough.
Yeah, we ran back inside right away. But right now we're just gonna get the day going. Right now we're over here next to the National Palace, where we're going to the National Palace right now. We're gonna look for some parking out here right now, but it's a beautiful day out.
Yeah, it is.
It's a bit hot. The weather here has actually been great. It's been amazing, but the past 2 days here has been really hot. And yeah,
and to be honest, the streets today are like super quiet, guys. That's why me and Andrew were contemplating coming out here, because everybody told us during Semana Santa. I don't want to scare nobody. I just like to be completely transparent. You know? Here in Zone 1, the historical city center of Guatemala City, it tends to be, you know, quite dangerous. It's a nice place to walk around, but for example, this week there was 7 homicides in this area, and a couple of them we saw in the news, and we were literally standing on the same spots a few hours before, taking pictures with my grandma. So I'm being super transparent with you. However, we have felt super safe until this morning.
Yeah, that was pretty. I had goosebumps all over my arm.
For like a cool 30 minutes, I had goosebumps.
Went upstairs, locked the door, double locked it.
Ordered food. We were like, we're not leaving the hotel, and then we decided to walk out, peep, and we're like, all right, it's good, let's go.
Yeah, you can't live life in fear, but you just gotta be realistic and be safe out there, you know.
And we got to tell you guys the truth, because I don't want you guys to come out here and be like, man, it is sketchy, because it's not sketchy, but you got to be on your toes. And it's Latin America. There is a lot of crime. There's a lot of, you'll see a lot of the big name gangs that I'm not going to name right now because I don't want to, but you know what gangs those are. They're everywhere, and you'll see people with guns, man. And
yeah, like right now, you still feel safe. You can probably see the police officer right behind us, but there's police on pretty much every corner.
However, people told us that was just for Semana Santa.
Yeah, tomorrow they said don't even think about coming to Zone 1, because there's not going to be no police officers like that. But right now it still seems pretty safe, and right now we're pulling up to the market, Market Central. I think we're gonna go in there later today, right?
Yeah, we'll go in there.
But right now we're just gonna look for some parking right now. But look, it's beautiful. Right here, look, oh yeah, look, see, they leave the little this is what their jobs are out here. They have buckets, and they leave buckets right there to save the spaces. They're called parqueros.
Yeah, they like watch your car. And during Semana Santa, man, they were taxing, bro. Yeah. Like to park on a public street, they were asking for like 30-40 quetzales. We'll see what the price is today.
And if you guys can see, but the curbs actually are red. You're not even supposed to park there, but they put them there, and you're able to park there because they'll tell the police officers like, hey.
And they'll give them a little cut too. Dude, it's crazy what happens out here. But We love sharing the rawness with you. Look, that's the National Palace right there.
Yeah, right there. See the Guatemalan flag? It's such a beautiful flag, huh?
And like you'll find souvenirs like this everywhere too.
Yeah, we gotta go to souvenir shopping in the artesian market soon. But
yeah, we have to.
That's another video for you guys. But I'll catch up with you guys right now when we find some parking, all right? Look, let's try and get this guy to move the chair real quick.
I'm gonna ask him right now. Gracias. Me voy hasta adelante. So, right?
They moved the chair for us.
All right, we're
VIP
good.
parking.
VIP parking right next to the. Gracias.
All right, VIP.
That was easy.
Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Let me grab my little extra battery real quick for the GoPro. All right, guys.
So yeah, usually these people, you just give them a little donation at the end.
Yeah, but they do have a fixed price. That's how you like, hey, $30 or something.
Yeah.
But
Can you close that mirror?
yeah. Oh, I think he has to fix the car a little bit. Christopher's not the best parker. Hola, ¿cómo estás?
¿Sí va a poder salir él? Sí, a ese se va a estar a la noche.
Alright guys, well, this is Guatemala. Yeah, and you pay them when you come back, not when you park. But look, everywhere they just take the spaces up the street.
And it's funny because you'll see like everything from chairs to like milk jugs to like oil gallons.
Yeah, they use whatever they can to block those spaces.
In fact,
and as soon as you pull off, they're ready to block it again, so nobody else parks there for free.
Somebody told us the other day that they come up here like at 4 in the morning to like block the whole street off.
Yeah, on the corners you can see like they have 30-40 jugs just on the corner. But yeah, look at it. That's the National Palace.
Beautiful, huh?
Beautiful, huge. And yeah, this whole week there's just been procesiones right here in the whole street, so it's all blocked off. You couldn't even walk right here.
Yeah.
But yeah,
processions everywhere. You know, I'm gonna interrupt your video real quick because I just learned this too. Like 2 nights ago, we were out here with some family friends, and they told us that the reason why the National Palace is painted green, because I didn't even like think about why it's green, is because the first president of Guatemala, his wife, that was her favorite color. So
wow.
He was like, oh, I'm gonna build a National Palace, I'm gonna paint it green, your favorite color. So that's why it's like this.
yeah, beautiful.
But yeah, I don't know if it's hard to put in comparison, Andrew, for the people, but like there was no cars here this whole week, guys. Like you could not walk around here. Just
It was all blocked off. All blocked off. Well, no, there were certain times that you could walk through here because this was just, but you still could barely walk through here because it was just full of street vendors, all types of street vendors selling chucos, elote locos, anything you could think of. They're right here selling it. We actually have a street food video on Christopher's channel. You guys want to check that out after too.
Yeah.
We went crazy in that one.
We did go pretty crazy. We ate all kinds of stuff, bro.
Yeah, my stomach was a little messed up after that.
I'm wondering if there's an event going on here today, or was that for yesterday? Because I didn't see that.
No, that was there yesterday.
That
was for the big procession. They had a big camera team up there.
Oh,
and,
okay.
Yeah, they took down. To be honest, I don't think people said there's gonna be a big procession again today, but I don't think so.
I don't see nothing happening.
They took down a lot of the cameras and lights that they had up here for the whole week, huh?
I mean, they still have, look, Domingo de Resurrección. So maybe, oh wait, senior. Permiso.
My Spanish, I can't read Spanish. I'm not gonna like I can.
Ya se terminaron. Okay, gracias.
Gracias.
Que tengas un buen día. Yeah, no more processions today.
But it's still popping out here, as you guys can see.
Nice.
A lot of vendors. You could do whatever. You could feed the birds.
Yeah, buy all kinds of toys.
It's a cool spot to come and bring your family for the week.
You trying to feed the birds?
Yeah, we can feed the birds.
Why not? Let's feed the birds.
Birds are always hungry. Are we buying it out right here, huh?
Yeah, here you go, Andrew.
Hola, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo están los para los pajaritos? ¿Puedo agarrar uno de 5, por favor?
Muchas gracias. Ay, me das 2. Yo quiero una también. I want one too.
¿Las cobran ahí o las cobran?
No, ahí 2. Sí, está bien. So yeah, this is like corn.
The birds love it. Gracias.
¿Esto es puro maíz? Or, ¿qué es esto?
Anicillo.
Anicillo.
Maicillo.
Maicillo.
Ajá.
Ah, ok. Muchas gracias.
Bueno.
Que tengas un buen día.
Alright guys, let's get to feeding these birds.
They're
Open this real
everywhere.
quick. Yeah, they're everywhere. My mom hates it because she thinks they're nasty. I don't really care for them either. All right, let's see if they come over here.
I think the moment you start throwing seeds, they will.
Oh yeah, look at that. Whoa.
This is like something that the locals really love to do though too.
The kids, they
The
all
kids,
love it.
yeah.
Fire, let me see.
Yeah, it's nice. I wonder, you think one will get it from my hand?
Maybe. I think the birds are scary. Put it lower? Try and put it lower? Nah, yeah, they're scared.
I think I'm scary. I actually don't. I looked at him a little bit closer and I was like, nah, I don't want that thing like touching me.
Yeah, they look a little nasty. They look like they
do.
have rabies or something. But
you know what?
I'm gonna finish feeding these birds and I'll catch up with you guys in a minute.
I'm gonna give these ones to the kids over there.
Who are you gonna give it to?
These little kids right here.
All right, let's go.
I wonder what she's selling over here. Oh, the same thing.
Yeah, everybody sells the same thing pretty much.
So I know Andrew doesn't know the name of this one, so I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. So this here is the National Palace, but that you see over there, guys, that is actually the I looked this up online. I'm not an expert. That's the Cathedral of Santiago de Guatemala City, and it's actually super beautiful. We'll walk over there in a second.
Yeah, we'll show you guys.
To the kids. Buenas. ¿Quieren un poco de maíz para los pájaros? Sí, de nada. Oh, uy, este se rompió, pero.
Gracias.
Son palomitas.
Palomitas, gracias. Palomitas.
Well, everybody has their own name for it, I guess. Over
Yeah,
here.
and everywhere in Latin America, Spanish is a tricky one, man, because every country has their own words, their own slang, their own way that they say things. But
And my slang is my grandma's slang, so like,
yeah.
when I speak over here, they're just like,
what are you
what
saying?
are you asking for? I went over there to a bar the other day and asked for a gallo, and I guess I was asking for a big macho man instead of a beer, so.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. But yeah, look at the fountain.
The fountain's beautiful. This is a beautiful park.
It is.
And keep in mind though, if you guys come here without Semana Santa, you're not gonna see any of this. This is all here just because of Semana Santa.
Yeah, and the street food scene here is pretty wild. I mean, this whole park is full of street food. You know what? Who knows? Maybe we'll have to make a street food video.
I think I'm gonna make a street food video. We already did a street food video over here on Christopher's channel, but I think we need one on my channel for sure.
And also the vibes are just a lot different today than the last few days.
Yeah.
Muchas gracias.
Hay taquitos de red, de pollo adobado, de longaniza, y tortas.
Gracias.
Okay, you can get tortas over there, whatever
Tacos,
you want.
everything you want.
But this food looks amazing. Let me show you some. Ooh.
Le damos a garnachitas.
Mechitas?
Garnachas.
Garnachas. Oh, that's what we had over there in Coban.
In Coban, yeah, we had
in
garnachas.
Coban, we had garnachas. I've been looking for them too. I didn't know that. ¿A cómo están?
Me vale 6 por 40.
6 por 40. Ok, regreso.
Regresamos después de ver a la iglesia.
De gallina.
Pepián es tradición aquí en Guatemala.
Sí.
Comida guatemalteca.
Okay, gracias. We had some pepián actually yesterday at my grandma's friend's house.
Yeah.
And it was really good. The pepián is probably one of my favorite foods now.
Yeah, it is. But yeah, look, this is the beautiful cathedral, man.
It's amazing, huh?
Did you actually walk inside yet, Andrew?
I haven't. You been inside?
Oh, when I filmed the other day, I came on in. Look, news channels are still coming by, look, from the procession.
Yeah, I don't know. See, we're getting mixed signals here though, because we just asked that guy if there's processions, and we asked the lady at the hotel, and she said there's still processions.
The lady at the hotel still told us that there was like 2 happening today.
And then as we're driving over here, we see a
saw one
procession.
today, yeah.
So I mean, I feel like there's just.
I think it's hit or miss. I think we gotta explore the city a little bit.
But that's what we're here to do.
You know, these little carts that are in front of us, guys, these are granizados, and I've never heard the term granizado before. Everywhere around the world, well, in Latin America, where I see them, they're called like minutas or raspados, but here in Guatemala, they're called granizadas, and it's essentially a shaved ice cup as well.
But they put things that you wouldn't expect to be in a shaved ice, like
Chicken
bouillon, all types of Worcestershire sauce, you know, like just random stuff inside of them. But Christopher said it was pretty good.
It was pretty good. And there's this I actually just noticed when I came to the cathedral first the other day. You're gonna notice that on each column,
let me show you guys
each column, there are names of all kinds of victims that lost their lives in the massacre. I believe, I'm not an expert, but I was told that it was a massacre, like a big civil war almost between the guerrillas and then the military. So it was like
a civil war, yeah.
A civil war taking place here in the country. So all these people unfortunately lost their lives, and man, this thing's every
single
is filled.
yeah pillar has one of them.
Yeah.
So that
Pretty sad.
Yeah, it goes to show you how many people lost their lives. They also have there was one in the front too with
there's
crosses,
There's a memorial in the front for all of
the lost children and
women that got kidnapped during a war in the early 1900s, I believe it was.
Oh, I thought it was the lost children. No.
No. The girl, our family friend, corrected me the other day.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought it was.
Oh, learned something new. Oh, he was not happy with the camera. It wasn't even being pointed at him, but he flipped me off.
Yeah, one guy just walked by and flipped off. But we'll enter the church.
Yeah, I wasn't really trying to film him, but beautiful church. Let's go inside.
The reason you see the purple too, guys, is because of Semana Santa. It's like one of the holy colors. It's pretty much visible everywhere.
Yeah, they have it on all the windows. They put like little bows or banners on them.
Yeah,
but we gotta keep it a little quiet in here, I think, when we walk in. It smells good.
yeah, it does.
Wow, that's beautiful. These beautiful paintings on all the walls. Wow, this is so beautiful. I wonder how old this is. Let me not walk all the way over there. I don't want to disturb anybody while they're praying. Let's come on this way.
Dude, these paintings are from the 1600s, I think.
Wow. Beautiful paintings, and you could tell they're hand painted too, like oil.
Yeah.
Wow. Over here we have a live beacon. My girlfriend loves live beacons. She has them all over her room. Wow, beautiful spot. That was beautiful.
Yeah.
Felt really good in there too because it's hot out here, guys.
Yeah, in there it's nice and warm. Huh? I mean, nice and cold.
Yeah.
Or cooled, I should say.
Yeah. That was beautiful.
Huh?
Old paintings from the 1600s. That's crazy. All right, so now I showed you guys the church and the palace. Let's talk about some of the things you guys need to know when you guys come and visit Guatemala. So first off, they use the quetzal here. The quetzal is pretty much, what is it, 8 quetzales to the dollar here?
Yeah, it's about 8 to $1.10 is like about $1.20, and the quetzal is not only the money, it's also the national bird.
And the national bird actually comes from the place where my grandma's from, Govan. That's the resting place of the quetzal. But we actually heard some unfortunate news about a year ago. I think the last quetzal died. Correct me if I'm wrong, but
we don't know if that's in the national park we went to, because we went to a quetzal habitat place and they told us that, man, the last quetzal actually died and that they have no more.
Yeah.
But another person told us that they're like
there's still
extinct.
yeah, but
I don't know.
And then there's still people that say there's one left, but who knows? I hope that the birds are still alive. But yeah, if you guys are looking for a place to stay, I highly do not recommend Zona Uno, which is what we're in right now. What zone are we in? We're zone 10,
well,
right?
The reason why we don't recommend zone 1 is because here, well, obviously there's a lot of crime and it's not a nice place to like be walking around in the evenings, especially by yourself or you're on vacation. Especially if you don't know Spanish, right? You don't want to be caught walking around here in the evenings. However, there's also no big, like, really big hotels here, at least that what we know of. We've seen a lot of rundown ones.
Yeah, you have like the rundown ones that look like hostels.
And there's like working women in front of them.
But the thing is too, is just down the street there's a place called La Línea, and La Línea is where you know the prostitutes go and make their
money. There's a bunch of like little rooms along the railroad tracks, and that's where like they actually work. You can actually see that if you're in a car, just drive by there or walk by there, whatever.
The rooms are wide open and they're laying on the bed just waiting for you to see them.
But
that's just
the
down the
reason
street.
why I don't recommend this area. However, Zone 10, you got Holiday Inn, the Marriotts. We're staying at Wyndham Garden.
Yeah, Wyndham.
Courtyard, Hyatt, all the
Camino
big chains.
Real, they have all the big...
Intercontinental, and they're pretty cheap, guys. They're about 100 to 150 US dollars a night for a 5-star hotel, and it's super safe, security, 10 minutes from the airport. If you're arriving late, you're gonna be at home
within the next 3 minutes.
3-4 minutes.
3-minute Uber ride from the hotel.
And you don't want to be driving late from the airports, especially if you're renting a car, to anywhere inside of the city.
Maybe I could throw on some footage in there of how it looks at night, but I promise you, you do not want to be outside past 7 p.m. over here.
Yeah.
The streets look so sketchy.
Guys, we're not saying any of this to come to Guatemala. It's beautiful. The people are kind. It's just a reality of what exists here in the country. It's not like being in Asia where you're walking around at 10, 11 o'clock at night all day long. Here, you know, it's a different kind of holiday. Here, you're gonna come out and enjoy your time throughout the days, but when the sun sets, you take your ass home and you relax with your family. Unless you're here during Semana Santa like us. We were in this plaza till midnight, almost 1 in the morning one night, but that's because there was thousands of people out here.
But,
you know, but right now there's already drastically a lot less people than I've seen this whole week.
Yeah, it's kind of scary. I'm not even as comfortable as I was the first day, but nah, you still got good vibes out here. The little girls selling, you know, all the little gadgets for your phones and everything.
And you know what, guys? I think a lot of it had to do. The first few days we were here, obviously our family's from here. We got a lot of family that lives here. We hear about all the crime. A lot of our family have been victims of a lot of very bad crimes here in the city, in the country.
I would just say, don't watch the news if you're gonna come over here.
Bam!
Don't watch the news.
We were watching the news 2-3 nights ago in the hotel, and we heard about everything that had happened in the areas that we were literally on hours before. And that fucked my head up. Like it's had us like on our toes the last few days.
Now we're just looking at everybody seeing it because it's strapped up.
Like I told you, there's a lot of things that have happened literally on these corners. Like it's unreal, man. In the last week, like a lot of people lost their lives here this week.
Just down the street, we were having a beer. What, 3 days ago? Having the time of our life, and then we look at the news and find out that 4 people had died on that corner just the week before.
Yeah. So that's what I'm telling you, not to scare you guys, but it's just very much a reality. Keep your eyes open. I would hate for any of you guys to be in danger. Don't come out at night. Be smart, guys. Relax. Go in the jacuzzi, the pool at your hotel, and hang out during the days. I heard Antigua is a lot different. We didn't feel like this in Antigua at all.
No, Antigua was safe. They have tourist police. They have little buttons you can press if you need assistance. But another thing I would say is, if you're a flashy person, don't come out here with all your Apple Watches and your bracelets and all your nice things, because that's just asking for it. You don't do that anywhere in, you know, Central America.
You don't do that anywhere in LA or these days, you know?
So don't come on vacation thinking you're gonna be looking all, you know, fly and pimped out. Nah, just come regular, enjoy your time, and, you know, just stay safe out here.
Yeah.
But look it, there's nothing to be worried about, guys. People are walking around having a great time. Yeah, this is the Mercado Central. Yeah. Right there is the artesian market inside. So we'll hit that for you guys later. But yeah, nothing to be worried about. Just be realistic, all right? You want to walk back this way?
Yeah.
Go back this way.
Well, yeah, with that being said, huh?
Yeah, with that being said, just come out here and have a good time, guys.
Have a good time, man. And don't watch this video and let it cancel your trip. Come on out here, man. It's super fun. Look, there's tourists everywhere. Yeah. Like you're gonna be fine. You're just be smart.
Yeah. So you guys won't believe what just happened. We just seen Chavo the Ocho, and Christopher just took a picture with him right now.
He was, you know, he's a famous television actor from Guatemala. I believe he started in the 70s, and I believe he passed away a few years ago, but there was a guy dressed up just like him.
He looked identical.
Took a picture with him, and he even acted like him.
Yeah, it was cool. Well, my grandma grew up watching him, so that's cool to like. And they have restaurants themed after that whole show.
I want to see what. I wonder. I think he did pass away.
No, yeah, I think he's done. Well, with that being said, guys, it's pretty much my first impressions of Guatemala. Guatemala is lovely. Just keep in mind everything we said and come out here and have a great time.
Oh yeah, he did pass away.
Did he?
In 2014.
Yeah, that's a while ago. Well, yeah, with that being said, guys, I think I'm gonna call it right here with this video, and I'm gonna try and make you guys a little street video right now. See what's up with that.
Later, guys.
Later, guys.